So, welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette, 2020, July 27th. Okay, so on Facebook, I put which one was worse. I have two incidents. Okay, on Facebook, I put which one is worse, the massacre, the genocide that happened in Australia, or the slavery, um, the transatlantic coast slavery, with blacks in America. So some people were like, this one guy was like, well, although it did happen, I don't really like to focus on those types of things. Excuse me. And so my thing is, so you would like all of us to just live blissfully in ignorance, right? Just like with Wall Street, how Black Wall Street in Oklahoma, how they never taught it in the schools. Kids in Wall Street, I mean, kids my age didn't even know about it, white kids or whatever. No, 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 no. But you, black man, you would rather live blissfully not knowing about all these monstrosities because you feel like that's going to hold you back. Really? So. And so then there we're trying to talk about Belgium. Okay, Belgium, the King Leonard, is that his name? Killed a whole bunch of, like, 10 million people in Congo. Never went there. Never went to, never, he never set foot in Congo. But yet, millions. I'm not exactly sure of the right amount, but millions. And I was telling people, okay, I understand that happened, but that's not the question. That's not the question. See, that's the problem with you people. You can't focus. If I ask about one thing, let's focus on that. Let's not bring up anything else, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe you can use it as an example, but I don't, if I'm asking you about A and B, I don't need you to bring up C, okay? Same thing with me. When I have a video and it's titled this, when I go off on different tangents, I need you guys to keep me focused, okay? Focus. I need you guys to focus. Okay? So that's one example. So another group of Facebook, talking about Detroit, right? Detroit. So, I was like, yeah, everybody knows I love Detroit. Everybody knows I want to move to Detroit and I want to live the rest of my days in Detroit. However number they may be once I get there. I get it. I get it that Detroit may have a high crime rate, but I love the people. I think Detroit is beautiful. It is fabulous. The homes, the architecture is amazing. Okay. Downtown, I think downtown Detroit is better than San Francisco downtown. That's just me. Okay. I think Detroit has a lot of potential. I think Detroit, given the proper resources and the push, it's just so much land. The weather, they have water. I mean, they have good drinking water. Okay. It's, a couple of hours away from New York, Chicago, it's right across from Canada. It's just, I just think it's just, Detroit has so much potential. It was one of the best cities in the country back in the day, and I think it still can be again. Okay? All right. So, somebody, I don't know if it was white woman, I don't know if it was black woman, I don't know if it was white man, I don't know if it was black, I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. Well, you know what, we can see. But this person was like, well, So I said, I would like to um I just, these people were, someone said, Lexus, you wouldn't make it in my home city, stupid, goofy, stupid, whatever. Okay. All right. Anyway, let me, anyway, so, I was like, well, what, you know, I want to be around my people. I just, I do. I like being around black people. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that or whatever. So the person was like, well, don't you think that's racist? What is wrong with being around your own people? Like, what? I'm trying to look this up. What? Okay. This person. Let me see. Because okay. Yeah, this is. Let's see. So this person is just like, let me see. Yeah, she is white. Okay. So she just said, you know, isn't that racist of you to want to be around your own people? Huh? What kind of insanity is that? Okay. Rosa said, do you think like a racist when you say you only want to be around your own kind, being raised around different cultures? I feel God made us all different, but we all bleed red. I hope you make it to where you will be happy. God bless. I just really have a problem with that. I because I like all people. I talk to all people. I love all kids, all races, whatever. Okay. All right. But the fact that I would like to live around people that look like me, who have my same culture, who eat the same food, who appreciate the struggle, the hardship, the happiness, whatever, the hair, the makeup, the clothes. I, that doesn't make me racist. No, no, it doesn't. See, like when I went to Europe, okay, I went to Europe. Now, I went to France. Paris is my favorite city. Jamaica is my favorite country. Paris, I have some French in me. My name is Rosette. That's French. My great great grandmother was French or whatever. Anyway, so I went all around Europe. So all the castles and everything like that. Went to Hawaii at least 5, 6, 7 times or whatever. You get to a point after I went to like Europe like 3 or 4 times in 2 years, right? I loved Europe. Right? It was cheap to go. It was easy to navigate once you're in there, whatever. But after that last stint where I spent a month in Europe and I went all over to Europe, I went to like 17 cities. I went to Italy, Germany, France, um, all over, all over. Austria. Yeah, I went to Austria, not Australia. Austria. I can't even name Slovakia. I think. Did I say Germany? Oh goodness, this is just Prague. You know, just literally 17 cities. Okay, Dublin. I could just name. I have to list them all one day. Okay, I'll leave that for my travel journal. But after that, I said, okay, I've seen. Excuse me. I've seen enough white people. If I never see white people again from Europe or America, I've seen enough white people. I need to go to Europe. I need to go to Africa. I need to go to Africa. If I never go to Europe again, believe me, I have enough pictures. I have enough memories of Europe. Not all the countries, but enough of them. Okay. I do want to go to Russia and Greece. But anyway. But now I need to go to Africa. I'm a black person. Yes, I may have some other blood, DNA in me, but I'm a black person. So I need to head over to Africa, to the motherland. I don't need to see no more white people. It's not that I don't like you guys, but I don't want to travel to have that as my ending destination. So I went over to Morocco, as you guys have heard in many of my videos. And I went over to Senegal. Okay? Now, just because I wanted to go back to Africa and not, spend my time and money in Europe, even though I did, because I went to Spain, came back, went to Spain, I flew over there, went to Dublin, Spain, whatever. Yeah. Europe is not a novelty to me anymore. Okay, been there, done that a few times. I've been to Dublin like 6 times. Anyway, Dublin, Ireland. That's another country I went to. That doesn't make me racist. Okay, just because I want to be around my own people does not make me racist. If white people want to be around their own people, if they want to reside around their own people, which they do, not all of them, but some of them. I don't know the percentage or whatever, but there's a lot of white neighborhoods. Why is there a lot of white neighborhoods? Because back in the day, they didn't allow black people to live amongst them. Okay? So, was that racist? You call it whatever you want to, but it is what it is. Now, just because I would like to live around my own kind, just like white people want to live around their own kind, just like Asians want to live around the Mexicans want to live around that kind. You got a few that want to, spill out or whatever. Listen, just because there's an abundance of black people together, that doesn't necessarily mean it's hood. It could be hood. There could be a white hood. Believe me, there are some white hoods, Mexican hoods, Asian hoods, whatever. Please, they got them all around my city. That does not necessarily mean that I'm racist. It means that I'm comfortable with who I am, and I don't have a problem displaying where I want to reside, especially if I'm paying the money for it. Now, if you're paying for me to live somewhere, okay, that's a whole nother thing. But if it's up to me, I can choose where I want or want to choose where I live. And that's my problem, but that's not being racist. But see, and if a white person wants to live, then okay. It's your money, you pay whatever. The problem where it becomes racist is when, as a white person, as a black person, you're in the community and you don't want others to come in. Other nationalities. Well, you know what? Some black people don't even like you said, don't like living when black people move in. Okay, I get that. But I'm not racist. No. Now, just like if there's an all-black group, okay? This is a good example, Facebook. It's a black group, but you have white. Now, we're not talking about, how to kill a cracker. No, it's not that. It's just black people congregating, talking about investment ideas or anything like that, okay? But if a white person comes in and it's all white group, it's not for you. It's not being racist that, white people shouldn't be in the group. It's just that it's all black group. If it's all white group, I don't want to be in, I have some white in me, but I'm not all white. So I don't want to be in an all white group. You see what I'm saying? Just like if there's an all male group, guess what? I'm not a male. So it wouldn't be appropriate for me to be in the group. Same thing when people list, males answer on Facebook. And then you have a flood of females answering. You're not a male. I'm not being racist. I'm not being colorist. I'm not being sexist or whatever. But if someone says only males answer, women shut up. You can look, but don't speak. Does that make sense? Listen, I don't want to be anywhere that I am not wanted. Okay? Now, if I move to, a black hood, and if, black people are like, no, she's kind of, her wigs are kind of tacky and, her makeup or whatever. Okay, then that's, you see what I'm saying? Then, okay, that's fine. I get it. But other than that, no, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to call people racist when it's not true. Okay? Nick Cannon, he said that some of the things were savage that white people did. It's the truth. That's not being racist or anti-Semitic based on that. If he, whatever he said, if it was the truth, no. See, I don't have to apologize for something that I feel or facts. There's no apology. I haven't gotten an apology for all that has happened to my ancestors in a form of reparations. Saying I'm sorry, that's not going to do anything for me. That's not going to do anything for me, okay? So I hope you guys understand how I speak to one person, I speak to everybody. You see what I'm saying? I've told white people, I don't want to go back to Europe. I've seen enough white people. That's not being racist. I just seen enough white people. People who went to Africa. Okay, I've seen enough black people. Let me go back to you. That's not racist. And it's not even rude. That's how I feel. And if you or anyone else have a problem with it, drop a line. We can discuss it. But listen, I'm not changing my stripes to make you or anyone else feel comfortable. All right? Okay? Do we have that clear? Miss, what's her name? Carlos. Carlo Fields. All right. Okay. Bye.